these streets like we do. 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 You know these streets like we do. Like we do. You know these streets like we do. Like we do. You know these streets like we do. Like we do. You know these streets like we do. Like we do. You know these streets like we do. Like we do. You know these streets like we do. Like we do. You know these streets like we do. Like we do. You know these streets like we do.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, well, we're in the first day of the finals. We've got a few teams already making it all the way in, so we're about to head on off over to our first match and see what is happening. Of course, well, we got the first one up, which is Erangel, after which we're heading over towards Miramar, and then, of course, we've got the Vikendi map coming up. So only 3 games that we've got here today. But of course, well, if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Leave us a like. Also, leave us a comment telling us who do you predict is going to get the chickens here today, either for the first match or overall. Let's see how accurate that's going to be. But of course, speaking of which, let's jump into that first match to see who we have in the lobby. Right, so here we go. We got the players from SHELLSHOCK over in slot 5. We got the players there from LXG over in slot 6. We got Active Gaming in slot 7. We got MEMENTO over in slot 8. We got the players from Stark over in slot 9. AKATSUKI in slot 10. So much fun in 11. We got the players from MOZ CREW TACTICAL over in slot 12. We got Genesis in slot 13. We got the players from 77 ENIGMA over in slot 14. We got the SIDIZENS in 15. We got the Old Guard in 16. We got the players from Nasty OTF over in slot 17. We got XTREME in slot 18. The Angels over in 19. Angels Demons over in slot 20. We got the IMMORTALZ in 21. Men of Blood in 22. Insidious Gaming in 23. And then, of course, we have VOAY over in slot 24. Right, so there we go. There we have it. The flight path, of course, now heading in from that Sosnovka military island and making its way all the way across over towards South George. So a very southwesterly flight path here for the teams. But of course, well, let's see where they're going to be going, where that first zone is going to be coming on in. And then, of course, what these teams are going to be doing with that information. But of course, as per usual, let us know in the chat who you are here to support. Who do you think is going to clutch it out? And well, let's see how this one goes. Right, so you can see quite a few teams now heading out across the map. We've got the players there from Extreme, of course, touching down all the way over in Sosnovka. This is strange. You see, there's no numbers. Alright, so my life just got quite a bit more difficult. I don't know if it's maybe in the settings. You think it's in the settings? Let's put that one on. You want to see the bullet trail. You want to see the icons. Let's go on that one. And that one. Let's see, anything here? The teams, of course, all as you can hear in the background, making their way around. Alright, so I don't think... Yeah, well, let's see. Let's see. Things, of course, changing up ever so slightly. Alright, so as you can see, it looks quite different on the map. Woo! It's going to be super interesting. Let's jump over here to the players from Active Gaming, as they're, of course, now in a hot pursuit of the players there from LXG, just up ahead. Let's see, will they be able to get those shots in? No, nothing just yet, but of course the players there from MEMENTO actually putting in a quick few hits. We've got SIDIZENS, of course, they're very close to LXG. I have no idea where MEMENTO is. There we go. Let's try this one. Men of Blood coming under fire. Oh, there we go. So we got MEMENTO just up ahead of them. You see Salman now, of course, just chasing. Oh, runs right over Fasasi. Well, there we go. That was pretty interesting. One way to get it started. And of course, we got the players there from Stark eSports rolling right past them. There we go. Salma gets a quick fist finish. See, next up is Joker. Well, it seems like Valeria's now out in hot pursuit, just chasing down the players here from Stark. Oh, there we go, changing it up, getting a double knock so far, trying to get the rest of the team. Ooh, what an aggressive play that was. VOAY coming under fire there from Active Gaming as well. See Valeria just putting their head straight on in. Down they go. Alright, so quite a bit of carnage happening all across the map here. Let's quickly jump up to the IMMORTALZ. We have, of course, right here in the Water Town. And right here alongside them, we've got the players, of course, from AKATSUKI. You can see Elijah already taking a little bit of damage. So nothing crazy, nothing hectic just yet. Ooh, but Elijah gets hit. Romeo up on the roof, of course. Also having a quick few shots flying up towards him. Now trying to put in the next few hits over towards the AKATSUKI. Saying Romeo's trying to shit at himself. Ooh. A little bit of accuracy coming in there as well. Me likey. Come on. All right, so let's see. Will we have any hits coming in? Ooh, the Immortals taking quite a bit of fire. So Romeo, of course, still left up on the roof here. We had Zetsu trying to move on in. So now we got Bonnie and Frenzy. The last two remaining players there for AKATSUKI. Let's see if they'll be able to get those raises in. Bonnie trying to jump up. A quick shot flying in there from Romeo. We got Daxam, of course, just up in the opposite side. Zetsu succumbing to his injuries. But, of course, well, here they go. Moving in bit by bit. Ooh, the shots now flying in once again. So we still have Romeo off in the distance. Frenzy and Bonnie, of course, not just holding their positions. Let's see, will they be able to get those shots? Oh, the hits are just flying in. Frenzy now resorting to hiding in the building. Let's see, up comes Bonnie, trying to move up. Romeo spots him, just misses the hits. Frenzy, of course, now just quickly trying to heal up. The Immortals now starting to move in bit by bit. They haven't seen much action elsewhere just yet. Nothing really lighting up the kill feed. But of course, well, let's see what the players here from AKATSUKI and the Immortals will be able to do. Will they be able to get a clutch? Or rather, who will be able to get the clutch? Will it be AKATSUKI or will it be the Immortals? So Bonnie, of course, not just trying to move on in, but we've got the Immortals already moving into the building. You can hear them, of course, just up on the roof. Frenzy also just patiently waiting. Bonnie trying to wait and see if he can find that angle on Romeo potentially. Ooh, quick few shots now flying up right behind him. Got Umar patiently waiting up on the roof. Very close to Frenzy. Ooh, Angels, Demons, and so much fun actually now going at it as well. There we go. So slowly but surely it is starting to heat up. See, will Bonnie be able to get any of these hits going? The Immortals still just moving about right beside them. Oh, Frenzy gets the first few shots. There we go. Beautifully played. Right, so one Immortal down. Up comes Umar. Oh, Frenzy goes at it. But of course, they get ended right there and sent right back into the lobby. So well done, well played to the Immortals. Getting a beautiful wipe right there. But of course, let's quickly jump up to the players here from the Angels Demons. As they, of course, now just trying to hold their position. You can see the players here that, of course, being so much fun. Right on their doorstep. Ooh, Roach going at it once again. Oh, but gets knocked out. Azula now trying to put in a quick few shots. Down goes Azula. We've got Relax and Trey now. Let's see, will they be able to defend this position? Relax now just patiently waiting as Fun moves in. There we go. Oh, a little bit of a delay there in the shooting. Oh, the squad now rushing in. Trey now just trying to drop the one. Gets one. There's a few more remaining. Let's see. No, down goes Trey. Well played, to so much fun. Getting a beautiful squad wipe there as well. Well, we are down to 16 teams. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but this number thing looks completely different. I was so accustomed to the numbers. But it made it possible to jump across. But whatever, we'll figure it out. We got the players here from Active Gaming. course, now holding up on this eastern bridge, getting ready to rotate across. As you can see, of course, there is no one up ahead of them. So they got pretty easy access to that bridge. We've got the players there from Insidious, of course, now heading into the zone from the north. We've got MEMENTO waiting on the north. We've got OTF right there over in Quarry, slowly but surely making their way on over in towards the zone as well. Let's see what is going to happen here with the players from the MOZ CREW. Ooh, we got SHELLSHOCK right there on top of them. So close, the full squad now in hot pursuit. Trying to catch up to Wonder. It's not going to take a lot for the players there from SHELLSHOCK actually to blow up the whole team from MOZ CREW. Even LXG we have just up ahead. There we go, the MOZ CREW now trying to move on up. Bully now actually trying to get a quick few hits in as well. SHELLSHOCK now caught in a very tricky position. They're trying to move on up behind the players here from Active Gaming. Up they come bit by bit. So we got a Wonder, Zero, Preset, and Bougie. Let's see. Will SHELLSHOCK be able to get this push in on the players there from Active Gaming? We got Bully, of course, now trying to put a quick few shots in towards Preset as well. You can see the Citizens, of course, just off in the distance. Ooh, Gad actually moving up. Right there onto the edge. Cooks the first one, gets ready to send it over. Oh, the Citizens. Ah, never mind. SHELLSHOCK sends their own one across. Oh, what an amazing nade that was. Beautiful trade-off. Gad gets a little bit of damage from that initial nade, and of course, Wonder and Zero gets knocked out in the process. Man, that was just a beautiful nade. Let's see, will Preset be able to fend off these players as they try to move in? Trying to get those third parties going. No, it seems like Gad and teammate actually just moving right up. Oh, let's see, let's see. Ted Bundy and crew now wreaking quite a bit of havoc right here on the players from SHELLSHOCK. Of course, down they come. Oh, down goes Gad. There we go. The shots just fly on in. Beautifully played. SHELLSHOCK getting sent right back into the lobby. But of course, as you can see, several more teams now starting to make their way on into that zone. Got MEMENTO also on their way down. We have another team right over towards the north behind them. Melik now trying to move on in. There we go, just pulling on into position. We got Stark and 77 also in the surrounding area. As we can jump up here to Genesis. We've got the players there from the old guard, of course, just off in the distance. And then Muffin and the crew over towards that western edge. Right, so as you can see, quite a few teams now getting huddled up in the zone. Still waiting to see what is going to be happening there with OTF. They're still trying to find their way on in alongside the players there from So Much Fun. The Angels, of course, might be on the receiving side of both of these teams. But of course, depends on where they go on in. Or rather, which way they choose to rotate into the zone. There we go. That's a more complete sentence. But of course, give us your predictions in the chat. Let us know, who do you think is going to clutch it out here today? So far, we are down to 15 teams. We've seen quite a bit of action. But of course, that is far from over. The players there from So Much Fun moving up to that northern portion. We've got LXG, of course, now trying to move on in, as you can see, towards the players there from Active Gaming, or rather keeping a very watchful eye on them. Good Gadden team just there in the distance. Ooh. The Immortals getting hit by the red zone, I presume. I see LXG just trying to find any potential angles. Right, so no action just yet. OTF, of course, now also making their way on into zone. Pulling up right behind the old guard. Oh, there we go. Genesis has spotted them. The shots, of course, now here from Legion and teammates now trying to fly over towards Genesis. Ooh, Pikachu in a bit of trouble. Not choosing the most ideal position to get out of his vehicle. Ooh, there we go. The Immortals actually taking a bit of damage as well now. Let's see if we can jump on in. I'm not sure where they are. There we go. Immortals up here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Up comes the players from So Much Fun. Ooh, Rogue gets a beautiful hit in the kill feed as well. All right, so Romeo, the last defending player for the Immortals, going up against So Much Fun. You see K9 now just trying to rush on in. Oh, Romeo tries to step out from behind the rock. But of course, that Uzi, well, didn't do itself justice right there. Let's jump up here to the Angels. See them pretty close to OTF and Genesis. Right, so they're getting ready to mobilize themselves. Genesis actually popping off a quick few shots over towards OTF. We see right up on the hill. We've got Cold and Youngblood making their way around here, trying to head on over towards Legion. Let's see which route the Angels are going to take. Are they going to try and rotate up into this position, or are they going to take the long way around? So far, it seems like they're actually opting for that long way around. The zone, of course, now shifting up towards the north. So the teams huddled down over towards that eastern bridge. They all need to get their butts up into the north and go find a new position. There we go. The players actually now just exchanging a quick few shots over here. Ooh, let's see if we can jump in on that. So Active Gaming now down to Rosie and Ted Bundy. Ooh, they're just trying to get down in into the hiding spots. But of course, the players there from Extreme just rolling right past them. Down goes Rosie. Ted Bundy also taking a few hits. Ooh, Ted Bundy in a bit of trouble. We got Ice right in front of him. Strangely enough, doesn't take the engagement. But of course, now the players here from Extreme just heading on further into zone. Ooh, of course, passing right by LXG. Oh, down goes Ice. Aches and Shy Boy alongside Silence now just trying to make their way around, trying to get on into that zone. Get the players here from So Much Fun once again now right there on the edge of the zone. Position just to the south of the Angels. Let's head back in to the south here. Let's see what is cooking. We got Mr. Ted Bundy getting that res in on Rosie. But let's see now. The remainder of the teams that we had in the surrounding area slowly but surely, of course, starting to make their way on into the north to get on up into that zone. We go Nick now getting ready to move on out. You see Ice's vehicle just left there all by its lonesome. We've got Bully, of course, already right up in front. The remainder of the team now joining up over here in Malta. Slowly but surely, as you can see, we are having that convergence in zone as the teams are making their way forward. Ted Bundy actually now opting for the long way around. That blue zone also now starting to close in. Let's see, will they be able to make it into zone? Ooh, they've just rotated into the blue. Unfortunately, we're only 3 zones in. The blue's not doing an insane amount of damage just yet. But now also they have the players there from LXG to worry about. We have just over towards their west. So Active taking another route, trying to find another approach into that zone. As you can see, a lot of teams now already in the next zone. So only got a handful of teams that need to actually find their way on in. Trying to battle it out for that positioning. It's Sunny all the way down in the south there. Let's jump up to the players here from the MOZ CREW. You can see we've got a few teams now in the surrounding area. Also trying to move on in. Pretty sure it's going to be pretty insane once all these teams find their way on in. Ooh, I think this might already be a pretty interesting spot to start it off with. The Genesis right here alongside the players from Xtreme. Oh, the hits now just flying over towards Grey. Got the Angels, of course, just up ahead as well. So Genesis in a very tough position. You can see Muffin and Co already moving out, but of course the action has not stopped just yet. Stark now also taking their swing at the players there from Genesis. So this is proving to be quite a tough rotation for Genesis. They're trying to find their way on in. But of course, everywhere they go, they are just getting bombarded by hits. Here we go. So Genesis manages to find their spot all the way up in the north. So we can jump over here to the old guard. As you can see, we got the players there from Insidious. Now, of course, moving in from the north. A few stray shots actually now finding their way across. You can see Insidious now just holding up in the distance there. We got the Citizens also now trying to find their own position. Let's see, will we have a bit of a repeat here? We got Stark once again just up ahead. Yes, there we go. Oh, they were aiming for the compound, but the shots just find their way on in. The hits are now starting to do quite a bit of damage. As you can see, the players here from the Citizens really struggling to find a spot. Their vehicle also not looking too great. It blows up. Ooh, I broke it now. The last hopeful. We got the MOZ team just up ahead. Of course, the Angels just off on the side. I broken now in a lot of danger. Ooh. Down he goes. That nade by the Xtreme players. Just doing its part and sending the players there right back into the lobby. Xtreme now just making their way around. We've got the players here from Insidious now trying to find their way on up into the zone. Costa, of course, the last remaining hopeful for his team. We've got Alex G just up ahead of him. Let's see, will he be able to get it? Killfeed actually now stopping out. Oh, Bully also coming in from the edge. Oh, beautiful shots coming in there from the old guard. Really capitalizing on those third parties, just putting the shots straight on in. We've got the players here from Alex G also now trying to find their own hits over towards the old guard. You can see 10 teams remain, 33 players still alive. And of course, that zone is absolutely tiny. About 400 meters across. Need to try and squeeze in 33 players. Going to be quite a bit of a challenge. But of course, I'm pretty sure the teams are going to give it a try. Here we go. The players there from So Much Fun getting a few hits in as well. Keeping a watchful eye there on the players from Xtreme off in the distance. There we go. Ooh, 77 gets a quick hit in on active as well. Got Memento also moving about. Got the players here from Xtreme now just trying to hold up their position. You got 77 right there alongside the players from Memento. Or rather, fairly close. Oh, Memento actually putting the shot straight in. Xtreme getting hit in the process. Quick nade, or rather smoke flying up over towards Shy Boy here. Ooh, you can just hear the gunfire as the team start making their push on in towards the zone. So Much Fun actually coming under quite a bit of fire here as they pull up right alongside 77. Not the most ideal position to be in, but of course, let's see what these teams will be doing. Oh, look at those nades. Wow, beautifully done. K9 just getting caught out with that nade. Of course, now 77 getting ready to rush on in. There he actually attempting to put a quick few shots in with a shotty. Up comes 77, now getting ready to rush on in, and down he goes. Beautifully played. Right, so 9 teams remain. With that, So Much Fun just got sent back into the lobby. You got the players here from Alex G, of course, now down to Nick and 300 IQ. As you can see, 300 just trying to pop in a quick smoke. The shots are still flying in. Ooh, we got Genesis, of course, just alongside them, just picking off the hits over towards the Angels. Here we go. The old guard still trying to find those hits. Applying the pressure on LXG, but of course the players here from Genesis popping a quick few hits over in towards the Angels. You can see Squeak and Tigress now the two remaining players here for the Angels. Unless, of course, they can get that res in very close to the zone. But, of course, now the players here from Stark holding up just alongside them. Oh, Genesis still just coming in with those hits. Up comes the nade from Max Noob. Oh, finds its place. Yet another nade comes in to try and finish off Tigress. But, fortunately, that vehicle is in the way. So Squeak now the last remaining player. Pretty sure they won't be able to get that res going. If they do, it's going to be some miraculous move. But of course 77 also not trying to find their way on in. Memento just letting it drip. Up they come. Stark actually getting those finishing blows into the Angels. LXG now. Oh, just getting finished off by Babushka Boy. So many hits now happening all over this map. Oh, Extreme gets sent back there by Memento. As you can see, the players here from Active Gaming also now still trying to find their way on up in towards the zone. But Memento and 77 is just applying that pressure. Down goes another Genesis player, but the shots, of course, just flying back and forth here between these three teams. Down goes Exclusive. Memento now starting to wreak a bit of havoc here. 6 teams remain, 14 players still alive. Because Genesis, of course, now just hitting that prone position. As you can see, Genesis just holding up on the edge of zone. Babushka Boy, of course, right there out in the open. Solma getting hit by Ted Bundy. Valeria now left to defend. There we go. Quick finish, of course, as well coming in. Now Ted Bundy sending in 2. Rosie sending up another one. But that, of course, being a molly. Right, so 5 teams remain. 2 of the teams off in the distance, as you can see there. That being Genesis and the players there from the Old Guard. Of course, on this front, we've got the players from Active Gaming who are now coming under fire. But down goes Valeria. Rosie just finding those last few hits. We got Babushka Boy now trying to make a quick run for it. Will he be able to make it into zone in one piece before the shots start flying in? We got the Old Guard, of course, now on the prowl. Oh, they tried to run him over, but they don't succeed. Oh, the carnage. The hits just flying in. Old Guard down to the last remaining player. Oh, it's going to be so close. Just one loud cough, and that could be it. 3 teams remain. Got 77, of course, right there on the far south. But Genesis just up ahead, but the shots are still finding their way on in. Oh, down they go. So it is now Genesis up against Babushka Boy. Babushka Boy. All right, so these are our last 2 remaining teams. Babushka, of course, now quickly sending that nade off. Unfortunately, it doesn't reach all the way across. He still needs to find his way on up in towards zone. Genesis now know exactly where he is and sends him right back into the lobby. So there we go. There we have it. Genesis coming in with a beautiful clutch there. 3 kills and a chicken dinner. 77 finishing off with 6 kills in 2nd place. The Old Guard finishing off with 6 kills in 3rd place. Active Gaming coming in with a very impressive 15 kills in 4th place. Memento finishing their play off as well with 13 kills in 5th place. Then, of course, Stark coming in, as you can see there, with 4 kills in 6th place. We've got the players from Extreme with 2 kills in 7th. LXG with 5 kills in 8th place. We've got the Angels wrapping it up with 1 kill in 9th place. So much fun coming in with 7 kills in 10th place. We've got Insidious in 11th. Then, of course, the players there from OTF in 12th place. We've got Citizens finishing it off with 2 kills in 13th place. The MOZ Crew finishing with 2 kills in 14th. We've got the Immortals with 4 kills in 15th. Then, of course, the players there from SHELLSHOCK in 16th place. Angels Demons with 1 kill in 17th. AKATSUKI with 1 kill in 18th. Menoblood in 19th place. And, of course, LL VOAY getting sent back to the lobby first there with 1 kill. All right, so, well, there we go. There we have it. That was our first game. We, of course, have 2 more still to come. Next up, we're heading over in towards the Miramar map. So be sure not to miss anything. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a very short few. See you guys after the break. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Right, well, we're about to head into the Miramar map. But of course, well, already starting off with 3 players short. The update came out today, and it doesn't seem like everyone has already completely updated all the maps. Well, it is what it is. All right, so we're going to be heading into the Miramar map for our next one. And of course, just waiting for everything to load up on this front. Then we'll jump straight on in. But of course, in the meantime, let us know which teams do you think are going to be clutching it out of here today. Let us know who you are supporting. Of course, if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps out with a lot of things all over the place. But speaking of which, let's jump into the Miramar map and see who we have in the lobby. Right, so here we go. We got the players there from SHELLSHOCK over in slot 5. We got the players from the LXG team over in slot 6. We got Active Gaming in 7. MEMENTO in 8. We got the players from Stark over in slot 9. AKATSUKI in slot 10. We got So Much Fun in 11. We got the MOZ CREW team over in slot 12. We got the players there from Genesis in slot 13. We got 77 in 14. The Citizens in 15. The Old Guard in slot 16. OTF in 17. XTREME over in 18. We got the players there from the Angels over in slot 19. Angels Demons in slot 20. Then of course we got the IMMORTALZ in slot 21. Men of Blood in slot 22. We got Insidious in 23, and then of course the players from VOAY over in slot 24. Very decent flight path to start this match. Just look at that, nearly cutting straight through the center of the map. Of course, coming in there from La Cabrera up in that northwestern side and heading straight over towards the southeast and stopping over in Puerto. So very decent flight path. Let's see where these teams are going to be going. And of course, well, where our first zone will be taking us. You can see 20 teams in, 77 players to start it off. So let's see where these teams go. All right. You can see quite a few players already just starting to make their way on down. Got a few points of interest as well as the teams are, of course, now making their way around. The IMMORTALZ, the Citizens, and Genesis pretty close together in Miramar terms. But, man, just look at this. This is just going to be crazy. 300 IQ now just trying to make his quick escape there. Bougie now just popping in the hits. Oh, Menna comes in with a beautiful play. Wonderful utilization of that AK right there. There we go. So Wonder gets a quick shot in as well. So we got 3 teams actually just moving about over here. You can see we got VOAY. We've got the players from SHELLSHOCK. And then, of course, the players just off in the distance there being LXG. So Harry just holding up on the edge. Here we go, 300 IQ getting taken down as well. The remainder of the team, of course, now just moving up, as you can see, just over towards the east here. So VOAY now making their quick grand escape. Right, so you can see the teams all scattered across the map. Quite a lot of positioning, of course, over in that, well, more towards the northeastern side, rather, of the map. We don't see many teams down in the southwest. That region, of course, being very open. Pretty much half of the zone. And then, of course, on the other front, you can see we've got the players here from Angels, Demons, and the team there from AKATSUKI. Once again, pretty close together. Good Roach and Co just holding up right here, as you can see in the blue bottom. Waiting to see if they can find any of those angles. Got a Zula also right there. Hex. And then, of course, Trey just off in the distance. So we see quite a bit of movement. Everyone, of course, now just trying to establish where the opponents are. You see the players there from VOAY and SHELLSHOCK. Of course, still making those rotations. We got the players there from the MOZ CREW, the Citizens, and the IMMORTALZ still very, very close together. So let's quickly jump up here to the IMMORTALZ. See what we have here on their side. So hopefully a little bit of extra action. We'll find out, of course, very, very soon. Ooh, there we go. Romeo now starting to move in bit by bit. Ooh, the shot's flying in. He's been spotted. Shad puts the shot straight in. Of course, now MFB nowhere nearby. We've got Umar and the rest of the team now just moving up. See, slowly but surely trying to head on over towards their teammate. But I think it is pretty safe to say that he is pretty much done for. The shots, of course, now flying up here from Darkside and Shad. Trying to find those positions. Or rather, find those angles. There we go. So, the Citizens left to defend yet another zone. Let's move on over to Kiran. You can see Kiran is still right here alongside the players from SHELLSHOCK. Ooh, so much fun. And Stark also battling it out now. That, of course, happening over here on our eastern edge of the zone. There we go. Big shout out coming in for Memento. Alex G. Who else? Got a few shout outs there for Killfeed, Babushka, Salma. There we go. What a play coming in there. Kiran just popping off those heads straight over towards Mena. Fuji now coming up as well. Nice thirsting coming in. So Kiran now just securing that kill. But of course you can see Bougie just off in the distance now. Right, so we've got some backup arriving. We've got a Wonder and Zero now moving up as well. Just circling around up to the top side here. Ooh, Zero already starting with the engagement. They've already spotted Kiran. Kiran, of course, not just patiently holding up. We got the IMMORTALZ also not too far away. Just over in the northeast. Here we go, Wonder and Zero now rushing closer. Up they come. Oh, the shots start to fly in. Forcing Kiran to move, moving him up into the open. Down he goes. Well played. Zero comes in with a quick knock and thirst right there. We got a Harry that's, of course, also rotated up. See him now just holding up this position, but he's getting caught in a bit of trouble. We got the Angels in the surrounding area. The shots now starting to fly in towards Harry. Took a Tigress up on the hill here. But Muffin and Squeak moving in there from the north. So Harry's time might start running out pretty soon. You can see Rogue Baby also just up ahead. And the players there from Extreme now starting to put the shots in towards AKATSUKI. Alright, Harry really trying to get those shots in. You see the remainder of the Angel team, of course, now moving up. Harry trying to escape. The shots flying in now from up on the hill. Tiger's putting the shots in. Muffin putting another hit in. Oh, down he goes. Muffin just clutching it out there with a Mini 14. So the IMMORTALZ and the Insidious team also getting pretty close together. AKATSUKI and Extreme also getting quite close and cozy. You can see AKATSUKI, rather the team here from Action, Extreme. I don't know what I'm reading. Sitting on all three players still alive. Ice now coming under a little bit of fire, trying to get those shots in towards AKATSUKI. There we go. Elijah now just running off in the distance. We got Zeus now actually trying to move on in. It's just sitting on the west of Ice. There we go. Just spotted Elijah moving up. Ooh, the Citizens also not getting a quick few shots in towards the MOZ team. Down it goes the Wizard. So Zetsu, of course, now moving up here. Zeus also moving in. They're trying to get that angle in on Ice. Starting to surround him bit by bit. Oh, there we go. Ice now, of course, moving out of the building. Let's see, will he be able to hold this position? As AKATSUKI now starts searching for him all over the place. Ooh, sends a beautiful nade off. Pretty good idea. Ooh, Zeus comes in and clutches it out. Very low on health. Shy Boy now also trying to step up with a quick few shots from off in the distance. X also trying to contribute. So we got Elijah still keeping that watchful eye. Ooh, finds the angle on Shy Boy. That blue zone, of course, now just catching up with the players. We got X now taking a bit of a rotation on the hunt for a vehicle. Shy Boy also now heading off. Trying to see if he can find one, or maybe just find a different route to get on in. But meanwhile, we've got the Citizens up in the north here, putting a quick few shots off across over towards the players there from the MOZ CREW. So we've got iBroken and team, of course, now just holding up, trying to see if they can find the angle on the MOZ CREW. You can see Shroud now just getting that res in on Gyrobot. Oh, beautiful hit though. Shroud taking some hits, but of course putting a quick few shots across as well. We've got a Gyrobot now trying to land those hits over towards Optimus. We have way off in the distance there. But Gani also now keeping a very watchful eye here. Oh, there we go. SHELLSHOCK and Insidious battling it out as well. Seems like Citizens are just now waiting to see what the MOZ CREW is going to be doing. Oh, a few nades now trying to find their way across. But of course, you can see quite a bit of carnage right there on the edge of the zone. Oh, beautiful shot over towards Optimus. iBroken are trying to flank in. Ooh, they get the hit in on Gyrobot. There we go. Shad coming in with a beautiful shot. Shroud now once again getting that res in. Let's quickly jump up to Insidious. Of course, now exchanging a few shots here with the SHELLSHOCK team. Zero, the last remaining player. The shots coming in from behind the IMMORTALZ. Oh, find the third-party angle. Of course, Henry succumbing to his injuries. There we go. Zero now trying to get out of town. Insidious not being able to spot his rotation there. So very fortunate for Zero. But of course, now the players here from the Citizens and the team there from MOZ still just battling it out. Ooh, down goes Gani. Shad and Darkside just putting those hits in. Shroud and Gyrobot still held up behind the rock. But slowly but surely, the Citizens are moving on into position. Circling around the MOZ CREW. Ooh, those nades really trying to find their way on in. Darkside taking a little bit of damage. Oh, Gyrobot rotating too far around that rock. Up comes the nade. Oh, and it finds him. Eye broken. Shroud even moved up to try and avoid the damage. But of course, well, he didn't move up far enough. So well done, well played there to the Citizens, getting a beautiful few plays right there. Of course, now we are down to 18 teams. So only 2 teams getting sent back to the lobby so far. So we've actually seen quite a bit of action, even though it's only been 2 teams. As you can see, of course, now a few teams now still finding their way on into zone. Angels, Demons, right down in the south, very close to Memento. Got AKATSUKI and OTF holding up that eastern edge of the zone. Active Gaming now coming in. Men of Blood on the approach soon. And of course, the players there from the Old Guard also taking their way on into that zone. Genesis now about to move in behind the players here from So Much Fun. Right, so Genesis moving up very close to the So Much Fun team. Got the players there from the Old Guard also trying to just outrun that red zone. Angels Demons just moving up towards the south here of the players from MEMENTO Mori. Fortunately, they've got quite a bit of terrain in their favor. I'm pretty sure MEMENTO has heard the shots. Ooh, Zeus blowing up one of the old guards. Here we go. So Angels Demons now crashing into the terrain, the vehicle. Ooh, that's a bad glitch. Here we go. But that, of course, gives MEMENTO a little bit of an opportunity there just to move on in and start putting in those shots. You can see Valeria, of course, not wasting a single moment. Just trying to get those hits straight in towards Angels Demons. Let's see, will Angels Demons be able to get out of this one in one piece? Well, Roach is finding it pretty tough. We got Azula and the rest of the team, of course, now just held up right over here. Hex now just using the terrain, trying to snake around, trying to move on over towards the next vehicle. That, of course, being one of the fastest vehicles in the game, if not the fastest one. Ooh, Azula getting hit there by Valeria. Melik also getting hit. Or putting hits in, rather. Oh, Roach, down he goes. MEMENTO just ripping it up. Betray, of course, now trying to step on up. We got a quick few stray shots coming in here from Hex. Ooh, finds one hit on Melik. Will Hex be able to get any more shots going? It is looking really tough here for Angels Demons. Trey, of course, not trying to get that res in on Roach. Valeria making her way around. Selma also right up on the top. We've got Melik now moving up. Let's see, we got Yes Daddy, and of course the players there from the old guard just up ahead. The Angels now starting to put a few shots in towards the players there from Active Gaming. We've got Melik with that Mini 14. Trying to get a few hits. Ooh, Trey, of course, now just moving up. You see quite a few teams now getting their way on into zone, coming in what seems to be a bit of a line. But the players here from 77 are just trying to defend against the players there from SHELLSHOCK as they try to find their way on up. You got the Angels actually causing quite a bit of havoc right here on the eastern edge of the zone. You can see Active Gaming, of course, just up ahead. Dan putting a quick shot into Exclusive. The Angels, of course, now moving around, bouncing on the players here from Active Gaming. Down goes Vigus. Or Vigus. Whichever that one. But Ted Bundy also just off in the distance, trying to find his own way up into zone. You see the teams all not trying to move on up. Ooh. LXG coming in with a few third-party hits, just capitalizing on the injuries. Let's see, will Nick be able to get any more hits going? Genocide. Oh, vehicle gets blown up. Rogue Baby stepping up. Oh, puts the shots into Ted Bundy and sends the whole squad back into the lobby. Well done to the Angels. All right, let's see now. We got the Citizens and the Immortals making their way on in. We got Insidious on the approach. Players there from AKATSUKI also now getting a quick few shots in. See the LXG team now also trying to put a few more hits in. Angels Demons actually battling it out with AKATSUKI. Let's see, will Trey be able to get the jump on them? We got Elijah trying to get the res in on Zetsu. Blue zone, of course, now moving in. Not the most ideal position to be healing. Oh, quick shot up towards Trey. Oh, down goes Elijah. Zeus now coming in with a bit of a late rotation out of this blue zone. Let's see, will Zeus be able to make it on up in towards zone? Angels Demons also taking a bit of damage from the blue. So Roach and company about to get knocked out one by one. Alright, so everyone are just trying to outrun the blue zone. Men of Blood, of course, right here alongside the players from LXG. Angels Demons also now coming to the zone one by one. Got OTF, of course, as you can see, just off in distance as well. LXG right up ahead of Men of Blood. Here we go. Down goes Roach. Ooh, Genesis finds a quick hit in on OTF. Citizens and Insidious battling it out once again. Few more hits to follow up the first few that we saw coming in. As you can see, the teams all now just trying to find their way. The zone already being pretty tough. Especially with the aggressive shift over towards the end. But the Genesis team are coming under quite a bit of fire. Men of Blood. Also not getting fired at here by LXG. Oh, there we go. Oh, so close. Beautifully done. Bully blows up that vehicle. Of course, unfortunately, we didn't have any of the Men of Blood players in that vehicle. Of course, Mr. Z still just holding up right here on the edge. Patiently waiting on this little crest. Here we go. So, Men of Blood are trying to head on over into the zone. Of course, now the players here from the Immortals. Ooh, the Immortals get taken out by the Citizens. Well done, well played. Alright, so 13 teams remain. Men of Blood still trying to find their way on up. We got Genesis right here alongside LXG. Trying to put in a quick few hits. Everyone is now trying to find their way on into zone. Bloodhound and Co now just letting it rip. Oh, the blue zone, of course, now catching up with them as well. Down goes Dan, down goes Bloodhound. Everything now riding on Grey. Let's see, will he be able to out-heal the zone? Pops a quick res in, or quick heal rather. Men of Blood now moving up. Angels now coming under fire here from So Much Fun. Of course, now K9 is caught out in the blue zone. Trying to squeeze on into the zone. Angels, of course, just up ahead. Squeak trying to put in a quick few shots as well. Rogue just off in the distance, but of course a little bit exposed. We've got LXG sitting over towards the north. Down goes Squeak. Rogue now the last remaining player. Let's see, will she be able to get this res in on Muffin? Tigress, of course, getting taken out not too long ago. Ooh, the nades now flying up towards Squeak. Down goes Squeak. So much fun getting a beautiful finish right there. Let's see, will Rogue be able to defend? Ooh, we got Fun just up ahead. Oh, Rogue getting caught in the reload. Muffin also pretty exposed. Up comes Fun. Ooh, Muffin just dancing around on the edge of the smoke. That nade flying in. Oh, does a bit of damage. Will Muffin be able to make it up into safety? Darina also coming in with a bit of a move there, taking out Rogue in the process. Muffin are quickly healing up once again. So Much Fun on the approach. You can see the shots now coming in as well over towards the So Much Fun team. Oh, Derry finds the hit straight into Muffin. Right, so LXG now on the approach. Trying to find their way on up into zone. As you can see, that zone, of course, looking pretty crazy. Ooh, now So Much Fun just up ahead. LXG trying to get a quick few hits in. So Nick, of course, now staying behind, trying to get the jump in on Fun. There we go. Gets the finish. But the rest of the crew now moving up right into the thick of it. Putting up right on Stark. Ooh. And they get hit super hard. You can see 77, the players from SHELLSHOCK, Stark, and the Citizens right up in front of us here. Quite a bit of carnage all over the map. Down goes one of the players there, of course, from 77. Madman getting sent into the lobby. Ooh, Fun gets sent off as well. 5 teams remain. Old Guard, Memento, Stark, 77, and the Citizens. You can see, of course, the teams all need to try and find their way on up into zone. The only team pretty much almost in zone is the team there from the Old Guard and Memento. Citizens now taking a bit of fire there from Stark. 77 also trying to flank their way around, trying to get into that southern portion of the zone. See them, of course, now starting to smoke it up. Stark in a bit of trouble. The Citizens also in even more trouble. Ooh, 77 gets a jump in on the old guard. Let's see, will the Citizens be able to make it into zone successfully? 77 are really trying to push on in. We got MEMENTO really sneaking on up behind the old guard here. Big Nell, of course, just up ahead. Get the players there from 77 moving up as well. There we go. Stark now rushing in. The nades now being exchanged all over the place. Ooh, Lala now the last remaining player for the old guard. The blue zone, of course, now catching up as well. Then in perfect PUBG style, the zone drops a drop right there in front of 77. Ooh, up comes yet another nade now in from Selma. Lala very low on health, but of course the Citizens battling it out here on the other front. Ooh, beautiful nade coming in there from Melik. Valeria, of course, now rushing up as well, trying to get on in towards Darkside and Optimus. So 5 teams still alive. Everyone are just trying to find their position. So you got the Citizens, MEMENTO, the old guard 77, and Stark. Ooh, a lot of gunfire now coming in from all directions. As you can see, the Citizens, 2 of the players really low. Hunter coming in with a beautiful ranged hit. But 77 down to Basta. Valeria ends off Shad right there with the beautiful nade. There we go. MEMENTO not trying to close the gap. Trying to inch their way forward. They need to get on up into zone. The zone is now getting ready to move in. Citizens, of course, are getting caught in the blue. Down goes Darkside. Optimus now just getting hit by that zone. Will the MEMENTO team be able to survive this? Both players getting knocked out in the process. Salma now just trying to run into the zone. There we go. Citizens get finished. Off they go. Salma just makes it into zone, but gets found out and sent right back there by King. Pasta, of course, now the last remaining player. Just barely making it into zone. See Stark, of course, now starting to send the utilities off in all directions. There we go. Ooh, Hunter is flanking up. He's going to get the jump on Pasta. Told you. Well, there we go. There we have it. Well done to the Stark players. Of course, coming in with a beautiful chicken there alongside 7 kills. Players there from 77 finishing up with 3 kills in 2nd place. Then, of course, we got the players there from MEMENTO with 7 kills in 3rd place. The Citizens finishing off their play, coming in with 11 kills in 4th place. The Old Guard with 3 kills in 5th place. We got so much fun with 4 in 6th place. Then, of course, SHELLSHOCK finishing off with 5 in 7th place. We got the players there from LXG with 3 in 8th. And of course, the Angels coming in with 5 in 9th place. We got Genesis with 3 in 10th place. Men of Blood in 11th. We got the Angels Demons with 2 in 12th place. AKATSUKI with 2 in 13th place. Then, of course, the IMMORTALZ with 1 in 14th. We got the players from Extreme finishing off with 1 in 15th. Then, of course, OTF in 16th place. We got the players from Insidious with 3 in 17th place. Can't count. We've got the Active Gaming team, of course, finishing with 2 kills in 18th place. Then we got the MOZ CREW in 19th. And LL VOAY getting sent back to the lobby first with 1 kill. All right, so there we go. There we have it. That brings us to the end of our 2nd game for the evening. Of course, next up, we're heading straight over towards Vikendi to see what the teams are going to be doing on that end. But of course, well, without much further ado, let's head into a quick break and we'll see you guys back right after a short few minutes. What's up, guys? Welcome back. All right, well, we're about to head into our final match for the evening. Of course, heading straight over towards the Vikendi map. So, well, just waiting for everything to get started and loaded so we can jump straight into the action. But of course, well, yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say today. All my words just escaped me completely. But of course, yeah, well, I hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. And of course, well, we're going to be wrapping it up with the Vikendi map. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Also, leave us your predictions. Who do you think is going to clutch it out in this Vikendi map? And of course, well, leave us a like alongside your comments. So let's see what we can do. And of course, well, the map is loading up now. So, well, without much further ado, we're going to be jumping straight on into that. So let's see. We've seen some crazy plays coming in over the past few games, but of course, hopefully that will continue on the Vikendi map here today. So without much further ado, here we go. All right, so we got the players there from SHELLSHOCK over in slot 5. We got Alex G over in 6. We got Active Gaming over in 7. We got MEMENTO over in 8. Stark in slot 9. AKATSUKI in 11. So much fun in AKATSUKI in 10. I just stopped counting properly. So much fun in 11. We got the MOZ CREW over in 12. We got Genesis in slot 13. 77 in 14. Then, of course, the Citizens in 15. We got the OG Old Guards over in slot 16. OTF in slot 17. We got XTREME in 18. The Angels in 19. Angels Demons in 20. The IMMORTALZ over in slot 21. We got the Men of Blood team in 22. Insidious in 23. And then, of course, the team there from VOAY over in slot 24. But, of course, well, here we go. The flight path coming in there from Krishas and heading straight over towards the eastern side. Passing right in between Peshkova and the cement factory. So let's see where these teams are going to be going. And, of course, where that first crazy aggressive zone shift is going to be coming in. So let's see. Give us your predictions before the plane ends, before the flight path ends. Let us know. Quick. Get them in. But yeah, here we are, just waiting to see what is going to be happening, where these teams are going to be dropping down into. You can see only a few teams heading towards the north. Quite a big concentration of teams heading south. So we've got AKATSUKI and MEMENTO heading north. We've got the players there from 77 dropping down right in Krishas. Of course, the Citizens and some of the Angels also heading north. Let's see where the zone is going to be dropping. Ooh, yep, aggressive shift up into the north. Ooh, Genesis already kicking the party off here with Stark and the players from Insidious. There we go. King getting hit in the process by Khalil. Of course, now we got a Hunter just off in the distance. Great to see the aggressive start. VOAY also putting a quick few shots into Active Gaming. Ooh, that is just a little bit further to the south. It's a pretty tough start. You can see everyone now just trying to find their way around. We might have a little bit of something here between the old guard and the players, of course, just up ahead of them. That being the players there once they come, and I can see, there we go. That is SHELLSHOCK. Oh! Men are getting hit really hard. A little bit of a dance around the building. Bougie comes in with a beautiful hit. Lala also now moving in. Badman getting a beautiful shot in on Lala or Bougie. Here we go. So Insidious still battling it out. Now moving across over towards the players there from Stark. Here we go. Costa getting ready to roll. Get Genesis, of course, just waiting off in the distance. There we go. Nicely done by Costa, hitting the tree in the process, or the rock. One of the few rocks that we've got on the map. It's a special skill. Not a lot of people can do that. But of course, well, we've got the players here from Active Gaming. Now just holding up. You can see Genesis rolling right past. We've got Rosie and Cloud, of course, keeping a very watchful eye. VOAY still in the nearby vicinity. Rosie actually now starting to pop in a quick few shots. Ooh, it seems like Genesis might be trying to taunt them. Let's see, will Genocide be able to get those hits going? Oh! OG getting that finish in on Mena. Right, so slowly but surely the teams are now starting to turn their attention to the zone. Getting ready to move on up, but of course the Genesis team still trying to find their way on in. Kuchi just rolling over a few obstacles in the way. Ooh, there we go. Cloud coming in with a beautiful shot right there. Genesis now in a little bit of trouble as their players are getting picked off one by one. Right, so let's see what is gonna be happening. Good Men of Blood and the MOZ CREW still fairly close together on that far western side of the zone. SHELLSHOCK and the OG team also now making their way on in. Citizens holding up all the way in that northeastern side. Active now still just getting the hits in one after the other. Crowns, I'll send you a DM next time I start streaming, okay? Oh, there we go. We've got a bit of action over here as well. There we go. The MOZ team now trying to roll on up. Heading over. Down they go. Dan the Ripper stops Gunny dead in his tracks. Literally. Right, you can see Leon now very close to one of the players there. I'm assuming that is one of the players there from the Stark team. Just judging by the color. Got no idea really. Let's see. Yep. Oh, wow. High five to DK. Woo. Right, you can see Leon and the rest of the team there from So Much Fun. Just up ahead. Chris now just patiently holding up in his little shack. Trying to not divulge his position to the opponents. Got VOAY, of course, now all the way still in the south there. Slowly but surely making their way up. We've got the MOZ team also about to approach. But in the meantime, Men of Blood rushing right past the team here from, I think, 77. Let's see. Yes! Hey, I'm getting good at this. Who needs numbers? Alright, so Men of Blood taking a very wide rotation. Ooh, Insidious and So Much Fun very close together as well. Let's see, will they be able to find any of those hits? But Leon just slowly driving up. Ooh, that red zone also now coming into play. Ooh, nice. The Angels put a quick few shots in towards Men of Blood. That, of course, happening all the way up in the north here. Oh, Muffin gets run over. Well, that's always fun. Let's see, Rex now just trying to get out of there. The shots fly in. His vehicle might get blown up. Oh, Fast Sassy gets thirsted. Rex and Mr. Z just making their escape, heading off into the distance there. It's always so funny seeing the players getting run over. Ooh, Men of Blood now right here alongside the team from the Citizens. We got Memento also not too far away. Right behind them. Up comes Rex. Might Darkside start something? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. Men of Blood now just trying to move in. Trying to get in some hard cover. The Citizens also slowly but surely just creeping forward. But of course, Memento also not too far away either. Ooh, there we go. Angels, Demons now battling it out. Popping a quick few hits in. There we go. Down goes some of the LXG players. Of course, not the whole squad. There's still a few of them remaining. You see 300 IQ, of course, just over there. All right, so still waiting to see where the players from XTREME are going to be moving on into... Ooh, well, Elysian falling off of a height. That's always fun. We got the players there from the old guard still holding up in Peshkova. Almost went for something different. Oh, but Men of Blood now just welcoming the citizens in. SBB now trying to move on up right behind them. Trying to get a quick few shots in. Dropping the Uzi for the M4. Oh, yes! Oh, that is where you need an extended mag. See Darkside now just trying to get out of there. There we go. Just blowing up the vehicle himself. Oh, Genesis getting hit by their own nade. Right, so Men of Blood turning up the aggression, turning up the pressure. You get the players here from the MOZ team now trying to find their way on through the zone. Trying to move up into a decent position. The Shroud, of course, now moving up as well. Gyrobot right behind him. Now just trying to avoid the hits. But of course, now as you can see, the team heading in the direction of the Angels. Here we go. So they make a fairly safe entry into zone. But of course, as you can see, the teams are repositioning the Angels, moving up. Let's see how they're going to close in. Maybe head on over towards Insidious. Ooh, there we go. Insidious now moving up. Tigress now just firing off a quick few hits. Moving in to get a better angle. The Genesis now succumbing to some injuries. Tricky and the rest of the Insidious team now just also trying to find their way around, trying to stay in a good position where they can actually try and defend from. Seeing that they've got the Angels right behind them. And of course, well, the players there from the MOZ team just off in the distance. So it could be a potentially dangerous position. Of course, now depending on what these teams are going to be doing. The Angels now trying to put a quick few shots in towards the MOZ crew. Ooh, the Citizens and Memento also pretty close together. Let's see. You can see Memento holding up here in Zabava. You got Eyebroken now just trying to make entry. Or is he going to try and rotate past? So you got Eyebroken and Darkside. Left behind, we got 11 and Optimus just off in the distance. Memento right here alongside them. Then of course we got AKATSUKI also just off in the distance. A few shots now flying up towards Eyebroken. Ooh, 11 gets spotted up on the hill. So Valeria and Melik now putting a quick few shots right up towards 11 and Optimus. But of course, as you can see on the map, the teams are all pretty close together. Waiting to see where this next zone shift is going to be taking us. The players there from the old guard also now just entering the zone, coming in from the east. You can see that blue zone closing in, just waiting to see where the next shift is going to be taking us. Got the Angels very close to the Insidious team. We got OTF and LXG also fairly close together. Active Gaming and Stark, well, also pretty close. So let's see that zone about to shift. Let's see where it will be taking us. Ooh, still staying over the water. Right, so the teams don't have crazy rotations. Ooh. To make, yes, Daddy getting hit with a beautiful shot there from Eyebroken. Just patiently waiting in that window. Here we go. The Immortals and the Angels also now exchanging a quick few shots. Let's quickly jump up and see what we got cooking over here. Here we go. The Immortals now moving up, defending their position. Angels not moving any further. Got the players here from Insidious, of course, now. Just patiently listening. Trying to listen if they can find any potential players nearby. Of course, now Genesis heading up as well. The Angels trying to put in a quick few shots over towards the MOZ CREW. There we go. The shots now starting to fly in once again. The Immortals now have Genesis joining them in their compound. You see Gray and Dan the Ripper. Ooh, Gray getting hit by a beautiful nade from Umar. Kandaxan just patiently waiting on the edge there, but of course up comes the Immortals, not wasting a moment. Oh! Dan gets one knock, but gets knocked out in turn. Beautifully played though. Alright, so the players here from Memento still keeping a very watchful eye on the surrounding area. They're trying to spot the players from the Citizens. See Steady, of course, on the far end here, right alongside Selma. Broken still in the same spot. Had a little bit of success a few moments ago. Oh! Finds another one, but Broken takes a beautiful play right there. And, well, let's the hits just fly straight on in. Alright, so Darkside now quickly getting that res in on Broken. Solma, of course, now moving up. Ooh, that was really close. Yes, Daddy also now moving in. Just to provide a little bit of support here for Selma. Right, so Darkside and Broken now left to defend their building. But of course, Memento really trying to push on in. Ooh, there we go. 77 gets blown up. Well played to Squeak. Nice, easy 4 kills. That, of course, being the danger of moving up in one vehicle. Beautiful hit over towards Valeria. So we got 11 and Optimus. Ooh, Old Guard also now moving in. We got Broken still holding up top. Darkside also not too far away, but of course now, well, we've got a lot of movement happening on the map. Ooh, down goes Darkside. AKATSUKI now trying to rush on in, or rather rotate right by. Broken now. Let's see, will he be able to hold on? No, Solma sends in a beautiful hit over towards him as well. Now, of course, they're just getting finished off right there. So Optimus and 11 is now the last 2 remaining players there for the Citizens team. But of course, Men of Blood joining the players here from Old Guard up in the north. OTF putting a quick few shots in towards the players there from the MOZ team. There we go. OTF now getting hit by the Angels as well. Let's see what the Old Guard team will be able to do. So far, they're just drawing shapes in the snow. Right, so you can see nothing crazy really happening over there, but well, the Immortals and the Angels Demons are exchanging a beautiful few shots between themselves. Let's try and jump into that fight. As you can see, the Immortals, of course, not just moving about. I think they might have taken out the players there. Not yet. Ooh, Old Guard's actually getting hit by AKATSUKI. So the Immortals and Angels Demons holding their position. AKATSUKI. Ooh, LL VOAY also now stepping on up towards the players here. Wow. So this is going to be a super heated position. The Immortals also not getting hit there by Angels Demons. There we go. So let's see. Will LL VOAY be able to pull this one off? Men of Blood just patiently waiting. The players here from Old Guard could be in a very tricky position. That nade, of course, are getting flung over there from Nell. Kieran just managing to dodge those hits. Ooh, AKATSUKI still off in the distance. Citizens now getting hit by Memento. Old guard trying to move about. So Men of Blood really close to the zone. Of course, now the old guards and... Ooh. Well, the old guards are taking a bit of damage there from the Men of Blood. LL VOAY not wanting to stick around for too much longer. Of course, now trying to get those rotations sorted. Get on up into the zone. We got Extreme now also heading in as well. Let's see. Are they going to be in a good position? Ooh, so much fun just up ahead of them. Fun now taking a bit of fire. Dairy now also moving in. Got Active Gaming, of course, just on the side here. The players there from SHELLSHOCK just putting a quick few shots in towards the team there from Angels Demons. Ra now trying to get a quick few hits in as well. So you can see the teams all now getting very, very close and uncomfortable. Ooh, let's jump up here to LL VOAY there, of course. Ooh, right alongside the players here from Stark, as well as Angels Demons. Or rather, Stark is way off in the distance. He looked much closer. All right, so there we go. LL VOAY down to a last few. You can see we got Shark and Kieran as well as Smoked. Ooh, Stark, Chris now just putting the hits in on the Angels Demons. A beautiful third party long range hit. And that, of course, with the AK. We got the players there from Extreme, of course, now trying to move on in. Ooh, so much fun. Ooh, Active Gaming just rushing on into Extreme. Ooh, down goes Shy Boy. So much fun just putting a quick end to them. The players here from Active Gaming now down to their last player. This, of course, being Cloud. Let's see, will he be able to get this clutch going? Full squad from So Much Fun just up ahead. Genocide, of course, getting knocked out in the process. Right, so Much Fun now getting ready to move on up. Here we go. Cloud using the opportunity to try and get that res in on his teammate. Memento already moving up into a pretty decent position right here in Central Zone. We got the old guard, of course, now moving up closer towards the Citizens there. Men of Blood also trying to find their way on in. Ooh, Angels now getting hit as they try to move into Zabava. You see Insidious also trying to gain entry. Got So Much Fun moving up as well. The Citizens keeping a watchful eye on the old guard. We've got the players there from LL VOAY. Of course, just sitting right there on the east-southeast. Ooh, old guard not getting hit really hard here by the Citizens. Sim taking a few hits. Down he goes. Everything now riding on Lala. Ooh, the hits still finding their way on in. Oh, down goes Lala. Right, so LXG trying to move up. Down they go. Muffin finds a beautiful hit right there. Right, so Active Gaming also now trying to find their way on up into the zone. Got So Much Fun, of course, now just trying to defend their position. Taking a decent spot right here on the edge. We got a Wizard now trying to move on up as well. Just running right in behind that tree. Here's the last remaining player. Tries to get a quick few shots in, taking hits, and down he goes. K9 with a beautiful eye right there. Right, so Active Gaming still now need to try and find their way on in. We've got AKATSUKI right up ahead of them. We've got the players there from Men of Blood just off in the distance. Quite a few hits now being exchanged all over the place. IMMORTALZ now moving up, taking aim towards LL VOAY. Oh, the Citizens now letting it rip here on Men of Blood. So many hits, so many angles. Oh, the Angels putting a quick nade in. Memento now just trying to hold their position. Everyone are just trying to find a spot in the zone. So Stark down to Chris. Let's see what Chris will be able to hold this. We got the squad there from the IMMORTALZ now moving up. The Citizens putting a quick shot in on LL VOAY. MFB, of course, now on the approach. Oh, so much fun now taking aim. There we go. Insidious trying to move on in. Oh, MFB gets a hit in on Tigress. There we go. So we'll be seeing so many hits flying off in all directions. Insidious trying to come into zone. The players there from So Much Fun trying to stop them. Costa getting knocked in the process. Cloud just holding up right there alongside Tricky. Khalil now trying to rush on into the building. Makes his way right up to the corner of the building. Ooh, Cloud now just revealing his position there. Let's see, will Tricky try and take the bounce and get those hits in. Oh, they're battling out in the blue zone. Tricky and Cloud just dancing around. Oh, down goes Cloud. Tricky gets knocked out as well. The blue zone just swoops in and takes him right out. Right, so, well, we got the few teams now still remaining. 10 teams, 23 players. You can see the players here from LL VOAY now getting rushed by the Immortals as they start to move on up. We also have the players here from the Angels trying to move in. Down goes Muffin. Memento trying to come in with a few third-party hits. Shark now resorting to the top floor, just trying to avoid those hits. 7 teams remain. As you can see, we've got the players there from Men of Blood off in the distance. We've got the Citizens right there towards their south. The Immortals in the same building as LL VOAY. So much fun, of course, just holding up to the north there of Memento. Memento putting the shots into the Immortals. Wow, such an amount of carnage all over the place. Memento still looking very strong. So much fun also looking very strong. Both teams still sitting on 4 players. AKATSUKI on 3. Men of Blood on 3. You see them now just trying to rush on in. Ooh, but getting hit by the Citizens. 11 is the last hopeful. Tries to get the res in on Optimus quickly while this blue zone is now starting to move in. Down goes LL VOAY. Oh, 11 jumps out but gets hit by Men of Blood. Now the absolute bloodfest starts. Everyone is now just trying to get on into zone. Valeria, of course, now just trying to hide there. Gets a beautiful hit in on Derry. Up comes K9. Jump shot. Valeria goes down. Wow. 3 teams remain. AKATSUKI, so much fun. And then, of course, well, MFP here from the Immortals not trying to out-heal the blue. He's got 4 medkits remaining. Zetsu, as you can see, right there in the thick of it with so much fun. MFB down to 2. Zetsu now, of course, challenging the players there from the Immortals. Oh, so much fun. Down goes MFB. Oh, beautiful hit. Everything now riding on Zeus. There we go. Leon jumps out. He's rushing in. Oh, fun. Puts the hit straight in. And, well, of course, I get that beautiful chicken dinner alongside 13 kills. Well done. AKATSUKI finishing off on 5 kills. We've got the players there from Immortals finishing their play off, as you can see, on 9 kills. Men of Blood on 3 kills in 4th place. Memento finishing with 4 kills in 5th place. The Citizens with 4 kills in 6th place. Then, of course, LL VOAY with 4 in 7th. We got the Angels with 6 in 8th place. Insidious coming in with 3 in 9th place. We got Stark with 1 in 10th place. Active finishing off with 2 in 11th. We got the MOZ team with 2 in 12th place. LXG finishing in 13th. We got the Old Guard there with 2 kills in 14th. Angels Demons with 6 kills in 15th place. Then, of course, Extreme finishing off in 16th place. OTF with 1 in 17th. SHELLSHOCK finishing with 1 in 18th. Then, of course, 77 in 19th. And the players there from Genesis taking 20th with 2 kills. So there we go. There we have it. That brings us to the end of our games here for this evening. Very well played to all the teams. We saw some phenomenal gameplay, of course, coming in. But that was only day 1. Right, so we've got a lineup all the way up until Sunday. So be sure to stay tuned for all the action. You know where to find us. Tomorrow we'll be right back again. Same time, same place. And of course, well, we'll be seeing what these teams are going to be getting up to. Right, so thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, we look forward to seeing you guys back again tomorrow when we continue with day 2 of the finals. Have a fantastic evening and see you in the next one.